Hey guys, what's going on? It's Twintuitive 717. I'm here to check in with the Divine Masculine Collective, okay? Because I keep picking up on this energy that they are watching the Divine Feminines. Many of them they're admiring your energy and how it's able to shift things. Like I'm getting a Divine Feminine who, like when people watch you, it makes them want to get off their ass and work. And I feel like it can be very triggering, okay? I feel like a lot of people are watching this Divine Feminine because a lot of you who have started up your own businesses or you're doing things out of the norm, in the beginning, I think that your success might have been slow to come, and there were a lot of people who maybe didn't respect what you were doing or thought that what you were doing was a joke or that you would never have success with it. And I feel like a lot of the abundance that you are experiencing now, many people are kind of just sitting back in awe, and it's making them want to get up and work and really study your energy, Divine Feminine. So what I'm going to do here is dig into the erotic fantasy tarot, and I want to get some messages about how your masculine sees you at this time. And not only your Divine Masculine, but just like the people around them, how they see you at this time. Because I feel like with the masculines watching you, Divine Feminines, like they're becoming like the best versions of themselves. And whether you guys are together or not, like physically, I think that people around you are starting to notice that your connection is very abundant. Okay, because we have the World card here coming out. And the connection between you two, again, even if you're not physically together, I feel like you guys are starting to understand what union means for the both of you. It reminds me of the community post I shared a little while ago that talks about like what union means, to different people, depending on what type of work you're meant to do with this whole twin flame experience, right? And so I'm feeling like, right now the masculines, like they're watching you create a lot of passion in your own world. Like they feel like you don't need them, is what I'm getting, Divine Feminine. And I feel like it's because of all of this transformation and like I want to say abundance, and it is coming through as like money, health, new opportunities as well for the Divine Feminine. I feel like you guys are coming into large sums of money or opportunities to live a more luxurious lifestyle. And I feel like these are manifestations that you've had for quite a lot of years, and then now it seems like these manifestations are coming through a little bit faster than you've anticipated. And like I feel this energy of people feeling like they need to catch up to you somehow. Maybe doing things to get better at their craft, but it's because they've been watching you, Feminine. I feel like a lot of karmics as well in your masculine's life watch you, and the reason they watch you is because your own Divine Masculine is the one who opened up their mouth about you, Divine Feminine. And in the beginning, this masculine might have been giving off the impression that like you were the ones that were like into them. You believe in twin flames. You think that you and them have some kind of special connection. I feel like maybe at one point this Divine Masculine had a lot of people kind of laughing at you or making fun of you. And it was easy for your masculine to do that because a lot of the Divine Feminines at the time were MIA from the scene. Like this is old energy where a lot of you deleted yourselves off of social media. Like nobody had any idea of like who you were. This Divine Masculine might have been, again, starting conversations with a group of people about you, and making it seem like you were a little bit nuts or psycho, Divine Feminine. But I feel like since your transformation here with this World card, many of you are stepping out on the scene, and people are kind of scratching their heads going, holy crap, like she's amazing, she's phenomenal. And now they can't quite understand like what was going on with the masculines. And I feel like now it's appearing as though maybe the masculines might have been the ones obsessed with you guys, Divine Feminine. Like that's how people around them are starting to see it. So much to the point where it's like they're kind of dismissing maybe all the negative things that they heard about you, and people are actually tuned in and learning from you at this time. It might be like the way you carry yourself, just like your vibration. You might be very like optimistic, and I think that that's the energy that a lot of people are needing right now, like whether they're aware of it or not. And this might be another reason why a lot of people are just drawn to you at this time, feminine. Yeah, look, the Hermit card, stepping out of the Hermit card, because a lot of you guys with the lantern lit there, when you did go on this hermit journey where you were MIA, people might have been running their mouth about you like crazy, but you guys didn't let it affect your energy. In Trinidad, we said, I small talk, man. I feel like even if people did have something to say about you, Divine Feminines, you kind of like, nice small talk. Like, you guys had better things to worry about, better things to focus on. And this was the transformation that a lot of you were working on in the background, right? In order to attract an abundant relationship, you had to become abundant on your own. You had to see that you didn't need anything outside of yourself to be abundant. And this came with like this hermit energy here, right? Like your change, like there was a shift in the way that you think. And I feel that many of you were able to manifest a lot easier because you started understanding like energy, certain people that you keep around you, just certain things messing up your vibes around you. So a lot of you guys had to go into this hermit mode to reflect. And now that you did, you guys almost have like these secret superpowers on how to handle yourself in the outside world. And that's what's causing a lot of people now to watch you. Like, they feel your energy, Divine Feminine, as something very magnetic. And so I feel like a lot of your masculines are now in this place of like, people are looking at them like what were you talking about this whole time? Like, this person is someone to somewhat admire or look up to. You might be out there in your community as well, Divine Feminine. And I feel like you're just starting to step out again. And people around you who are familiar with you are kind of like, where have you been? We missed you. And the 10 of Wands is coming up here. I feel like a lot of you were like, you know what? I was working. And now it's time to enjoy abundance. And that's why I'm saying a lot of you are attracting a lot of new opportunities for fulfillment, completion. Like, a lot of you are starting to buy your own cars. Maybe you're thinking about moving to like a more luxurious home just because you can do it. And I think that a lot of you are just in awe of yourselves as well, because now you're starting to see why you had to have all of those lonely nights and moments where you felt very ostracized from the world around you. And now, Divine Feminines, a lot of you can feel eyes on you, especially your Divine Masculines, because tables have turned significantly. Okay, let's get a message here from the Fairy Tarot. So the 8 of Winter, 8 of Swords. You have what it takes if only you believe in yourself, thinking that you're powerless when you're not. A lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. Yeah, you guys are no longer in this energy. I think people wanted you to be in this energy. They thought that they could keep you in this 8 of Swords energy here, but many of you have just surpassed in advance. That's why that 10 of Wands is coming through, because that's where you guys put your focus. Like, maybe you might have been like in the past feeling that you were very ostracized, again, being made fun of. A lot of people might have been talking about you're crazy. It might have been a lot of what your masculine was saying. They weren't also speaking their truth, because I feel like what's coming out now is people are starting to see that it was your masculine that was coming towards you as well, Divine Feminine. That's why you guys were able to exchange as much passion as you did, because it was not actually one-sided. And now your masculines are living that truth. While you guys walk away and continue to build your empire here with this 10 of Wands, I feel like now your masculines are in this energy of having to like kind of coach themselves, like, you know what, I have what it takes. Even people around them are like, you know what, I have what it takes. I could do it. I could build too, just like this Divine Feminine. But I feel like what a lot of them don't know, especially if they're being impulsive just by watching her. I know envious gluttony came up in the last reading, so that's what I mean. Like, just trying, this competitive energy is what I feel is coming up in other people when they look at this Divine Feminine. And I feel like they want to be in this energy here where they're like, yeah, you know what, I could build, I have what it takes, I could shift my energy. But what they're not realizing is that you have to embody this hermit energy, and that's difficult for a lot of people to embrace the solitude and to feel comfortable with being lonely and being alone. That path that this divine feminine took, you guys took it like a champ, bruh. Like, you guys were like, bring it on. A lot of you guys really disappeared from the outside world, and that's what I feel like is probably your superpower or your advantage here. That's where you get that energy to build from, divine feminine, is because you guys don't have any distractions. And I feel like people around you who are watching you, like, they can do what you do, but they've got to be willing to take on the shadow work, is what I'm getting. And that's your superpower. That's what you were able to do, is you welcome the shadow work. Many people want what you have now, but they're just starting to see what it takes, is what I'm getting. A lot of people are starting to see that, like, the success that you're experiencing now, the abundance that you're experiencing now, like, you had to work hard for it. A lot of you guys had to work really hard for it. You guys kept it moving, and it's a very attractive energy. I'm going to put this away here, and I'm going to get into some tarot of sexual magic messages, because, I feel like your divine masculines are a little bit in awe right now of you, divine feminine. I feel like a lot of them didn't think that you had it in you. That J-Lo song, they said I couldn't do it, but I did it. After telling everybody that I wasn't with it, though it brings tears to my eyes, I could feel it. That's the song I'm getting. It's like you had it in you to walk away, and I don't feel like this masculine thought that you had it in you to walk away, because you might have embodied such unconditional love, and like, maybe you were just starting to understand what boundaries are, and like how overgiving is not okay if you're not giving from like a full cup. Like, overgiving is never okay, and you should never give unless your own cup is full. And that's just what I'm getting. Like, they're kind of watching you. Look at how long her hair is in this picture. You guys are really, really abundant. This is also knave energy, so this is sending a message to you guys. This is where your masculine wishes that he could be, with someone so abundant. This is a knave coming to you. Knaves are messengers. So he's not even taking action towards you right now, because all he could do right now is just fantasize about even just getting close to you in this way. Another message I'm picking up on is, if your masculine is not coming forward while you guys are in all of this energy here where people's eyes are on you, it's just because they don't feel confident yet. They need to build on that confidence here, which is that Eight of Swords energy here, right? Like, having self-confidence, like dismissing a lack of confidence, because it's like a double-edged sword. They're heavily attracted to watching you, but it's also really triggering to the point where they want to like shut their phone off and throw it across the bed, or shut the laptop off, or like, it's triggering like that. It's like, she's so sexy and independent and attractive, but at the same time, it's kind of making them self-reflect on just how much time they might have wasted, right? And we also have, the Emperor card coming up. That's what I'm saying. Like, people are watching you, and they want to be in this energy of like building. And I think that this is what your masculine knows that you're attracted to now, is the Emperor. And I kept getting that message. You don't want a knave, you don't want a knight, you don't even want a king. You want the Emperor, divine feminine, because a lot of you have done the work. That's what I'm saying. Like, you guys aren't going to settle for anything less, because you've gone through the hermit energy. Every time you hermit, you start seeing things from a different perspective. That's why you start isolating yourself away from people, places, and things, because you start realizing how precious your energy is. Especially a lot of you who are empathic, or you're intuitive, or you're clairvoyant. A lot of you guys would rather be in solitude than attract anything else but an Emperor. And it's bringing up so much in this divine masculine's life, especially if they're still engaging in karmic situations. Like, it's almost like they're comparing your energy, and they don't even want someone who's going to like settle for them at this point if they're not in this Emperor energy. It's crazy. The energy is intense. But yeah, that's the gist of it. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one. All right. Bye, guys.